Every single time that I walk past this area and go across this bridge, my eyes are always drawn to two main points: this tree and this mountain. And while we do have this tree here, we don't have anything on the mountain. So I'd like to change that today, and I've come up with a really great design for an awesome build that we can put up here. So let's get right into doing that. So here we are at the top of this little path right here. I did a little bit of terraforming here, as you guys saw, just to flatten this area out and get it ready for building. And I think this build's going to look really, really cool when you're walking across this bridge or this path. Your eyes get drawn upward to what will be right here. So I'm going to start out by marking out the foundation a little bit. It's just going to be a 5x5 square. So I guess 3x3 inside. It's going to be very tiny. But when it's built up, because it's going to have a lot of upward space rather than, I guess, like size around. And then I also made the really tiny flying buttress. I don't know if that's the right word. And it was like a similar shape, but kind of obscured. Or I guess it'd make more sense if the tower's on this side. We need a lot. We don't need a lot of materials. We need a lot of kind of like random materials, I'd say, because I'm trying to go for high detail. So that includes quite a few different materials for building stuff. And especially since I would say have a more modern building style, you need a lot of obscure blocks, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so walking up here, tower, and then the flying buttress. That'll connect, just a little bit smaller. So I need sulfur and cinnabar for this build, and I'm running low on both. So I think it's time that we take a trip to the sulfur caves and get some more blocks from there. So let's go do that. So this shulker box right here, this is pretty much everything we need in its uncrafted state. There's still a few more blocks, but those can be crafted up. So let me get a crafting table real quick. We're going to be building up this structure. This buttress is probably going to be like about 8 blocks tall, whereas the tower is going to be about 12. And it's going to be an awesome focal point from points over here, down here, and just in a lot of other spots too. So I'm really excited to get started on building this. So I'll put together another montage for you guys, and I'll come back to talk about it once the walls are up. Okay, and with that little montage, we finished the shapes of what's going to be the tower and the buttress. So I know they look really stupid right now, but they're going to look pretty cool when we put on all the details in my creative world. I think the finished version looks awesome. So let's get to doing that, and then I'll talk about it.
Okay.
So let's talk about what I did here. As you guys saw, I added a ton of details to this, and I think it looks a million times better than it did already. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm trying to go for a very complicated Minecraft building style. I guess you could say it's complicated. And I mean, personally, I just really love all the little details, even if some people they look trashy. Anyways, so I was playing a lot where I didn't get chances to record because it's like on my Switch account or whatever. And I've been working on terraforming this area. I tried to mimic something I saw by Terrible Cat. Go check out his YouTube channel, by the way. He's got some insane builds. Where he made a waterfall like this with white blocks and white glass. And also, I made a little house here and a little tree. And I really like this tree, actually. This is probably... Please move. This is probably one of my favorite trees I've made so far in this area. These ones are okay. This one's just better. And then inside this little house, simple interior, just a desk and a bed. This house is alright. I could have done better, but I also could have done worse. So anyways, that is all for the outside of this house. So the only things left to do are the inside, which I have no clue what I'm going to do in here yet. And then we need to do some terraforming over here. Plus, we should probably scatter a few trees around so this doesn't stick out as much. And maybe we'll put something right here too. So now let's cut into building some nature stuff and improving the area. While I work on this nature stuff, this terraforming and tree building, I want to talk a little bit to you guys about where I've been, because I mean, I've only been gone for a few days, but I usually try to upload every day. And as the time that I'm recording this audio, we would have probably been on like episode 7 or something like that. And so we're only on episode 4. So for you returning viewers, I've been busy with traveling because me and my family are on vacation in Tennessee. So I haven't really been able to work on this episode much. There's just been a lot to do in this episode as well. A lot of building and doing just so much resource gathering and such. And I'm really excited for next episode because like being in Tennessee with stuff like mountains and trees and hiking, there's so much nature and a lot of inspiration for what I get to work on next in this world. And right now I'm working on this little river in Whitewater Rapids that are going to have to do with next episode. And being in Tennessee will definitely give me a lot of inspiration for what will happen next. So I'll leave that up for you guys to figure out. But let's get back to this montage, and thank you for watching today's video. And there you guys have it. That is this entire area transformed. I only showed me doing this kind of river rapid, white eroding rock, which is what I was trying to accomplish with the diorite and the calcite, is I wanted to make it look more eroded. This area right here, we'll continue this up next episode because I've got plans and concerning this little pond situation too. And I did it off camera, but I added all these bushes and this lush grass and firefly bushes everywhere. And I think it looks awesome. Also, I still do not have an interior in this tower. So if somebody has any suggestions, please let me know in the comments because I'm not really sure what to do with the 3x3 space here. My favorite part of this build, I mean, obviously the tower is really cool. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite part. We did so much in today's episode, and gosh, it took me forever to make. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. A few days ago, this was just an empty cliff. Now it has a tower, a path, and enough little details in nature to make it feel connected to the vertical space in this village. This was definitely the most challenging episode I've made so far, but I think it was worth it. Next time I'm planning to follow the path even farther into the mountain and see what abandoned places are waiting up there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.